how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals, and today what I have for everyone is my full review of the Pushimei case for your Samsung Galaxy M20. Alright? Y'all know how the story goes. Maybe you're new to the channel, but typically what I like to do is I shoot my unboxing and first impressions video, and then once I feel like I got a handle on everything that I want to talk about and cover with you guys and gals, then it's full review time. So without further ado, let's jump into this full review. Now, starting off, the first thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall build quality and design of the case itself. And as always, to do that, the first thing we have to do is pop this bad boy off the device. So let's do that now. So y'all can see just how easy it is to take off and put on the device, because we're going to put it back on a little bit later. So let's rest the device down here. And now let's talk about the build quality and design of the case. Now, in terms of the overall build quality, I have to say Pushimei did a good job. I like the overall build quality on this. It's made out of your TPU material with your carbon fiber on the top and bottoms and your nice suede gripping material in the middle. Alright? So overall build quality is good. Overall design is good as well. It's not the best I've seen, but it's still pretty good. Alright? So in terms of the overall build quality and design, y'all did a good job here, Pushimei. Alright? Next thing I want to talk about now with you guys and gals is the overall fit and feel of the case on the device itself. So let's pop this bad boy back on, and y'all can see just how easy it is to put on as well. Bam bam, and we in business. Now let's talk about the overall fit and feel. Alright? Now, in regards to the overall fit, I have to say Pushimei have done a top-notch job here. Y'all can see it fits pretty much perfectly on my device, and we have all the appropriate cutouts and raised lips and indentations for the fingerprint sensor, and we have a nice reinforced lip for the camera module and the flash, and we have all of our appropriate cutouts for our 3.5mm headphone jack, USB Type-C charging port, microphone, and speaker grill. And the same thing can be said for our secondary microphone up top, all nice and precision cut out. Okay, so in terms of the overall fit, I feel as though Pushimei has done a great job. Now, let's talk about the overall feel of the case. Now, in terms of the feel, I have to say it's just okay. And the only reason why I would say that is because we got this nice grippy material on the back, but we have this slippery material around the sides. So if I'm holding it like this, it's good on the back, but I could still potentially lose the grip of it because the sides are slippery. So you can see just holding it, if I move my hands, it does slide. So the overall feel of the device in hand is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. Alright? But the overall feel is top notch. So we kind of split the difference there. We went one half good, one half bad. Alright? So that does it for the fit and the feel. Next now, let's go over the overall protection that this case offers. Now, in terms of the overall protection, we have nice drop and lip protection for our fingerprint sensor, our camera modules, and our flash. Okay? But if you flip it over to the front, you can see we don't really have too much protection for our display. You can see it's pretty much dead even with the display on our device. So in terms of front drop protection, we don't really have any. So you may want to consider picking up a screen protector for your device if you want to pick up this case. That being said, this is where we run into our next problem. Talking about this case in regards to the overall screen protector friendliness or screen protector compatibility, it's kind of 50-50 in my experience. Now, I picked up two different screen protectors for the Samsung Galaxy M20. I picked up the SCL screen protector. That one didn't work too well with this case. I put it on, it started lifting, it didn't work out too well. But I put on the BestAlice screen protector, and that screen protector works pretty much fine with this case. Okay, so y'all can see no lifting, no bubbling. Now, if y'all see some bubbling, that's because of my bad installation job, so I do apologize. But it is somewhat screen protector friendly. So again, we're splitting the difference here because it has good drop protection for the back and the fingerprint sensor and the camera modules, but pretty much no protection for the front, and the screen protector compatibility is kind of 50-50. So once again, we go half positive, half negative. Alright? Now, moving on, let's summarize these positives and negatives of this case, and then we're going to wrap this video up. I'm going to talk about the price, and I'm going to give y'all my overall final thoughts and a recommendation or two. So let's get this started, and I do apologize if I mess this up. This one's very hard to keep straight in my head. So starting off with the positives, I do like the overall build quality. I do like the overall design. Although it's not the best, Pushimei has done a really good job in those two aspects. Okay, another positive, I do like the overall fit of the case on my device. Alright, so good stuff there. In terms of the overall protection, I can really appreciate the fact that we have drop protection for the rear of the device. So that is a good positive. So if I drop the device on the back, I'm not going to scratch up my fingerprint sensor. I'm not going to scratch up my cameras or my flash. Okay, so that's a really good positive right there. And the price can also be considered as a good positive, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit here. Now, jumping over to the negatives, alright? I don't like the fact that in terms of the protection, it's pretty much dead even with the display, so you have no face drop protection with this case. I also don't like the fact that in terms of screen protector compatibility, it's not the best. You kind of got to try it and hope for the best. I really don't appreciate that. Okay? Also, the slippery materials around the sides, it doesn't give it the best feel in hands, and it actually makes me kind of question while I have this case on my device if I got a firm grip on it. So that's also another negative right there. Okay? So, in case y'all were wondering, the positives have it by 1. Okay? So we have 3 negatives here, and then we have 4 positives. Okay? So the positives have it by 1. Now, I'll have the correct tally up in post, as I always do with the positives and negatives that I throw on the screen, but the positives do take the edge out just by 1. So it was extremely close. That pretty much does it for the positives and negatives of this case. Now let's move on to the final part of this video. Let's talk about the price and my overall final thoughts. Now, I did pick this up from Amazon, and it came really quickly. So kudos Pushimei and kudos Amazon for getting this out as quick as possible, and the shipping and packing was extremely good. So no issues there. That being said, I picked this up for around $5, about $5.05, something like that. I'll have the screenshot up in post so y'all know exactly what I paid, because we're all about keeping it straight 100 around here. That being said, for that price and for everything that this case offers, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick this bad boy up for your Samsung Galaxy M20? Well, I have to say yes and no, and let me explain. Now, if you're picking this case up because you want protection, then no, it's a hard pass here, because you're only protecting the back, you're only getting some scratch resistance, and you're not really getting too much gripability here. So if you're picking this up in terms of protection, nah, you might want to pass on this. That being said, if you're picking this up because you want something that's going to make your device look good, and you think it's going to match well with the color of the device that you decided to pick up, then yes, I can recommend this. This does actually look extremely good on my device. The black and blue looks really good. I gotta keep it 100 with y'all. This looks really good. Alright? So, depending on what you want out of this case, I can recommend it. But if we're just going strictly based off of protection and price, in terms of the protection, I can't recommend it. In terms of the price, I can recommend it. Okay? Alright. So, can I recommend y'all pick up this case? Well, it depends on what you want out of it for your device. Alright. Now, I do want to apologize. I'm sorry that that's not as definitive as I usually am on my case reviews. But as I say in all of my videos, these videos come down to my opinions and how I feel about the product. And there is no script. This is strictly how I feel. I've been using this case for the longest out of all the cases that I picked up for the Samsung Galaxy M20. And honestly, I'm feeling real indifferent about it. So I apologize if that came through on the video. Hey, that's what happens when you keep it 100. These things tend to shine through. So I hope y'all found this video helpful. If you did enjoy the video and found it helpful, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If y'all want to see more content like this, also feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. Alright? This whole video here today was recorded using the rear-facing 16 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Active in 720p resolution. Alright? And all of the stabilization duties are being handled by the Smooth Q smartphone gimbal. So please let me know what you think of the overall stabilization and the overall video quality down below in the comments. There is no external microphone hooked up here today, so all the audio you guys and gals are hearing is coming strictly from the microphones on the S6 Active. So please let me know what you think of the overall audio quality also down below in the comments. If this video piqued your interest and you'd like to know where you can pick up this case or all of the other accessories, cases, screen protectors, including where you can get the Samsung Galaxy M20 itself for a really great price, all the links to all that good stuff will be available down below in the video description. So the cases, the screen protectors, the device itself, the recommended micro SD card, all that stuff will be available down below in the video description. So if your interest is piqued, as always, down below in the video description should be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.